but I'm a turkey guy.
You're turkey's a waste of time, brother.
What are you talking about? Wait,
And
wait, wait,
you
wait, 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 wait. Now, I wasn't even saying that to um
spur.
spark a conversation, but
Yeah,
are you trying to tell me that it's ham over you have ham over turkey?
ham over turkey and roast
No.
beef
Oh
over
my
all
God.
Italian like salami
What
over
is
all of it.
wrong with you? Turk I are we talking
We
like
could
on
talk.
a sandwich?
Yeah, I'm talking sandwiches.
Just like what are we like ham. So you go to Thanksgiving, you have a ham?
It's rare we do turkey. Yeah.
It's rare you do turkey. Wow. Okay. I mean maybe a lot of people have been flipping on turkey recently and I don't know
Now,
what it is.
if there is turkey, it's I'm on the dark meat side.
Turkey's
Always.
good. I don't know where all the hate from turkey came from, but
Maybe the people I
it is
know
what it
just
is.
suck at cooking turkey.
Yeah,
Sounds easier.
just have someone that's not gonna cook you a dry ass turkey, and then maybe you have yourself a good turkey.
But even still, it's like, yeah, I'll pick it. I'll eat it. I'll eat the leg. I'll eat the dark meat.
Whatever, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode where there's absolutely no poultry involved going forward. You got me, you got Devin. We are here. We got things to talk about. We just watched Aaron Gordon hit a game winner. We got people losing in the second round that we're not supposed to be losing in the second round already. We got fantasy for the NBA playoffs, which we got our results from round one. We got our round two team set. We got some NFL things that I'm not the happiest about, but
Sure, you're not happy about it.
it is what it is. Too bad I'm not a Packers fan and I could have just made the call myself. Oh wait, no, they can't because even though they're the owners of their own team,
Oh
they
yeah,
can't do fucking shit about it. Bitched about Aaron Rodgers not getting a weapon for 30 years and then
that is so
whatever.
funny. Every year they
Um,
come out, they're like, "Oh, you guys own the team. It's because of you guys."
but we do
You're like,
got some.
I've got no money in 8 beers.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is like I don't even think that I don't I don't know I truly don't know how that whole Green Bay Packers thing fans or the owners thing works. But anyways, we I mean we can I don't even know what to start with. I just watched Aaron Gordon hit a game winner. I just watched him hit a game winning three against the number one seed OKC Thunder. So I'm happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
Great way to start the NBA player, or great way to start the second round, at least. So I mean, if we want to talk just NBA playoffs, period. Round one, the only thing that we had to recap from that were the two game sevens, which at least we got what we wanted from both of those game sevens. We got Denver absolutely smash it. Now, I mean, like this was this happened one of seven games where Denver just demolished the Clippers.
Yeah,
But to me, this was like the biggest game or the game where they locked in the most. And
yeah.
then you had game seven Harden disappear, and then it was just you had I don't know everything kind of just fell in Denver's favor, and then
Is
you had
Game Seven
Houston.
Harden a thing?
Yeah, he pulls a Houdini, and that man is a Houdini. He yes, he is Chris Angel when it turns game seven.
Not anymore. Um,
Not anymore.
I mean, what do you mean?
No, you said game seven.
I couldn't tell what you were saying. You said
So game seven Harden is when James Harden comes to game seven and then he magically disappears.
I got you. I thought you were saying that that it is Game Seven Harden. Like
Oh
it's a
no
good
no
thing, and then you were
no no no
saying
no
that he's a magician,
no, absolutely nothing
but no,
good
he's
comes
not.
from game
Because I was
seven
about to bring
Harden.
up all the series that they've lost, and
Yeah
that he
yeah
lost as a Rocket and elsewhere.
exactly
Yeah,
exactly. But yeah no. So round one is officially over. Round two is here. Pacers beat the damn Cavs
yeah.
game one, which is already starting to put a really bad taste in my mouth because if I have to watch the Pacers play either the Knicks or the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, well, I'm just saying now I'm not watching the Eastern Conference Finals.
Agreed.
I'm not.
Well, I mean, it's yeah.
I'm not. If the
It's
Pacers
cool.
win, if
Like,
the
congrats
Pacers,
to how well they've played, but god damn, no one wants to
if,
watch that shit.
if they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and win Game 1, I'm gonna have to watch just to figure out what the fuck's really going on with them.
Well, I
Um,
mean, it depends on who they, if they do make it, who they play. If they play the Knicks, we'll never really know if they're good. If they play the Celtics, they're going to get exposed.
well, I mean, their best bet is to have the Cleveland Cavaliers lose in the second round of the playoffs. I mean, that is a pretty common. I mean, that's
Sure.
that is that. I mean, that if history repeats itself, that's kind of what the Cavs do. And I'm not really shocked if that's what happens. It's just the Pacers beating them in the second round. I don't know.
Maybe it was supposed to be the Bucks.
I hope the Cavs turn it around and can I don't know, figure it out. But just watching Game 1, I mean, there's a lot of overreactions. But just watching Game 1, like I just didn't expect the Pacers to be in a game with the Cavs. Period. Like
Agreed. Yeah.
whether it came just being competitive, and then it being like the biggest slugfest. Like there were like I don't know the amount of like uh
Lead
score or
changes.
lead changes and ties that it was ridiculous. Like they were counting them up by the end of the game, and it was something crazy. But I mean, it was a dogfight, and I mean, if I didn't expect that from Indiana. I didn't. But
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone did. Um, Anyone outside of Indiana or Jeff Teague's camp, but good for the Pacers. They still suck. No one cares if they win or lose, I don't think, but
well, that's the problem. I mean, like, how interested are you? True. I mean, I don't
no
think
one's
there's that many
interested. People are
people.
barely interested in the best team in the East.
Exactly.
Like, we're honestly interested. I mean, the Knicks are more interesting than both of those teams combined, and they're not that interesting.
I still want to see the Celtics out of the East, but those fuckers blew a 20-point lead today.
Uh-huh.
They blew a
And
20.
yes, we talk all this stuff about the Celtics, but they were a team that lost to an 8 seed, Eastern Conference Finals, a few years ago.
What was that? In
Heat,
the what year was that?
23.
Okay. That was okay. I was trying to figure out because Miami, it was bubble. I couldn't figure out what year it was after the bubble year when they made it.
Well, it was bubble,
They lost to Denver,
Bucks. It was bubble, Bucks, and then Warriors, and then it was Denver, Heat.
Miami. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But no, Boston. I mean, just blowing a 20-point lead. Period. Because I mean, I was watching that game. I was like, well, they got it.
Yeah,
All game. I mean, they were coasting by the Knicks, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, a spark, something happened with the Knicks where they came back down 20 and took over in overtime, and now they're up 1-0. Like I said, OKC. Now that whole game had me worried. They were up 10 the entire game,
yeah.
and then I mean, I guess they
When it
decided to
was
clutch.
last 3 minutes
Yeah, I mean, last three
must
or
have been.
four minutes is when they really started to figure it out. Yeah, I mean, the back half of the fourth quarter
Yeah,
is when things started to click. But even in those 4 minutes, I mean, it was 115, 107 at one point.
mm-hmm.
I want to say something like that. It was getting scary. And then besides that, what's the only series we have is Minnesota and Golden State,
Minnesota,
which
Golden State
is not the
should be the best series.
That's not the series that I anticipated.
But I'm glad it's here. I like it.
But let's be real.
I'm cool with it.
If there was anybody who's like not gonna give a fuck what like Draymond has to say or like any shit like Jimmy Butler's talking,
Yeah,
it's Ant. Like Ant is going there and drop 40 and not give a fuck if it's Steph Curry or Draymond or Jimmy in his way. I mean, I I'm scared to give a prediction on who I think's winning that
I
series.
mean, but let's think about it. He just walked through Bron and Luca
Okay,
like it was Mrs. Butterworth's.
but I don't know. Even though I picked the Lakers to win, it was solely off of LeBron and Luca figuring it out enough for 4 games.
They did not.
But at the end of the day, I was preaching post NBA trade deadline that they're going to fail in the playoffs, and I would be shocked if they made it to or through the second round.
Yeah.
The Lakers don't have a big.
Yeah. And even if they didn't have a big, well, which they did not, they never found a way to get 2 30-point games out of Luca and Bron.
Well, yeah,
Even if they did, they've got nothing else.
and that's the problem. I mean, here and there, especially in the regular season, like I said, once a week they're able to figure it out where they could both get 18 to 20 shots up, and
they figured it out once, and then they talked a ton of shit,
once.
and then they got fucking whooped.
They talk so much shit, and then
Everyone was like, "Oh, fucking Nico Harrison," and then they were like, maybe Nico's right, dude." It was literally in the span of a week.
Yeah, I mean,
people flipped on the entire thing, and now we're back to Ant being Michael Jordan again. Literally, we're
Jordan
here.
again.
We were here last playoffs, and then it was like, Ant can't do anything without Cat, and now Ant's Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Ant might just be Michael
Jordan.
Again. But I don't know. I mean, like the hypothetical of LeBron, like, oh well, he can play the 5. It's like, well, he could.
He can play anywhere, but he can't play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the same time.
But he's like, no matter how great LeBron still is, it's like if you're going into the playoffs, you're like, all right, AR 2, we got Luca, floor general coming down to 1, Bron at the 5. Like, is that really? Like, 40-year-old LeBron does not need to be at the 5. So even if they try to run in that, type of hypothetical world, I just didn't. There's no way it was gonna work.
No.
And now it's like, I mean, I don't know. Who's winning that series?
What? Wolves Warriors.
Hmm?
I think that the Warriors are more complete, way more complete than the Lakers are. I think if Jimmy and Steph get hot, you still got Buddy out there who can shoot. They've got a big. He's no good, but he can rebound.
He can shoot.
Buddy can shoot, yes. But no, I think it's an easier mesh between Jimmy and Steph. But then you can get those Ant games where he goes crazy. But I mean, defensively, he's gonna have to face Jimmy and Buddy, which is a lot tougher than Luca, and a 48-year-old LeBron. I'd like to see the Wolves win, but yeah, dubs in 6.
Damn, when you really put it in perspective, I mean,
again, the Wolves are great. Ant can drop 40 any given night, but you got to have good games from whoever that other fucking guy is, Jaden McDaniels, and then what's the other guy?
You have Julius out there, you have Dante out there.
Dante.
They got guys. It's just when you if you really think about it, it's like, yeah, I mean, when you got Rui Hachimura, Luka, or Dorian Finney-Smith guarding Ant, like, he's guaranteed a bucket.
It's cake.
If it's like a locked-in Jimmy,
it's different.
Jimmy
plus,
has something.
Plus, just Steph, he will come lethal. Jimmy can get lethal, but Jimmy's not gonna strap Ant, but
if they cancel each other out.
Huh?
Let's say they canceled each other out.
It's Warriors all day.
It's okay. Warriors in 6.
I think 6. Yeah.
Warriors in 6.
I mean, you'll have some games where Steph's cold. But that's the other thing. It's like Jimmy knows how to turn it on when no one's doing shit.
I mean, I could see it going 7 off of just Golden State having to play those extra games. I mean, they did play what 48 hours ago.
Yeah.
At the time of the recording this, I mean
Yeah.
they just played a game 7, like a win or go home.
A winner go home. Yeah.
And Minnesota's
Which
kind of they've been chilling for like 5 days.
exactly.
So
Which I mean could be a benefit to one or the other. We don't really know. Fresh
I don't know. It's just
legs,
Minnesota might catch
staying
them
hot.
early, 1-0, 2-0, and then all of a sudden you got Golden State having to come back again.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Round 2 is going to be interesting. If we don't get what we want, kind of like round 1, if we don't get what we want, shout out to the dogs. We have a chance of a super boring conference finals, because I'm thinking like what? Like if OKC versus Minnesota, it's cool.
Yeah.
But if we're
I
talking
don't
about
hate
like
that.
we can get that for the next like decade though.
Agreed.
We can get a Shy Ant.
Cheyenne. Yeah.
We can get that. We
I
can get
think
that
those are two
series.
guys who are going to stay with their franchises though. So
Like
yeah.
Nuggets,
Wolves, Thunder.
Nuggets, Warriors though.
Fucking dope.
I mean, this may be
Warriors
one of
Nuggets would be like a finals matchup.
this might be
That
one of
would
the
be the
last
fun.
times. This might be one of the last times we get that specific matchup with those specific guys.
I mean,
And
shit, this might be one of the last times we get Steph this deep in the playoffs, in the conference finals or the finals.
if they, I mean, they re-upped with Jimmy, and they're gonna make a move for another piece this offseason. So
I know, but you never know.
I think, yeah, I guess.
I mean, shit, we didn't think that fucking Bubble Brown would be the last time he'd be there. It's
No,
looking
but
that way.
I mean, when you look back on it, it's like
We were like every year we expect the Lakers to pull something together and
mhm.
make a deep run, at least a conference finals.
And
It's
then
not there.
even when everything came together, it's like,
It was
like they run into Denver
exactly.
or something. It's like so they run into
And
somebody.
no, they just look like they look like middle schoolers.
All right, some off the record shit. We talked about some DMs last episode. Or not DMs. We talked about a tweet from Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
And Antonio Brown, he tweeted he there's another tweet. Like I want to say like that night. Like that same night that we did the last episode. Antonio Brown tweets out DMs between him and Tom Brady.
Ah.
And at first, I'm sitting here going, okay, what? Like, are we about to get Tom Brady exposed? Are we about to get, are we about to get, something juicy out of this? And all I can see from this,
Tom's PR team's too good.
well, I
He's
mean,
untouchable.
this was Tom Brady's, private DMs with Antonio Brown. All it says is, love how you are working. Please don't miss your psychologist appointments.
Ooh.
So Tom Brady was checking in with Antonio Brown.
What, recently?
No, when obviously
when they signed him?
When they were teammates.
No way.
But and then he finished and then he like sends another like, inspirational message, but please don't miss your psychologist appointments. I don't know. I feel like I don't know what Antonio Brown, like, I don't know what the purpose of posting that was.
Yeah, I mean it makes Tom it doesn't make Tom look like anything. And it makes Antonio Brown look like
a child,
psychotic fool. Yeah,
a child at 33 years old or whatever age he was
however
at the
old
time.
he was.
I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that he had to go, hey, make sure you don't miss your psychologist appointment.
Make sure you get your brain checked out.
And that's
You're
just
a
on
nutbag.
That's just on DMs. I mean,
But
I wonder.
I mean, he played there for a week, and
No.
then it was charges.
What are you talking about?
AB.
This is Tampa. He was there for a little bit.
Bro, every time I think about them, I just think about that one fucking touchdown in Miami, and that's it.
A little bit longer. Well, that
Tampa,
was.
don't miss your psychology appointments. That's awesome.
Don't miss your psychology, which I
don't know what to take from that. I mean, I get it. Well, I mean, clearly he missed one against the Jets.
And if you're a psychologist, I mean, what do you tell Antonio Brown?
Now, there's two types of there's three. There's therapists, psychologists, and psychiatrists.
Psychiatrist, yeah.
Psychiatrists can give you meds.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you can tell Antonio Brown.
Yeah, it's like,
and you're not. I guess you're not really allowed to pump him full of drugs. He's an NFL player, but yeah, I don't know what.
I don't
I don't know what my advice to Antonio Brown would be.
Next thing you
shut
know,
the fuck up.
Next thing you know, it's gonna be 2020 Pro Bowl. Giselle, suck my dick.
Giselle, suck my nuts.
It's gonna be something crazy.
Which is probably more plausible. Also, Giselle cheated on Tom.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Now I could believe that. I honestly could believe
just
that.
like the fact that like she's like, I did not cheat. You cheated. You dumb Brazilian. There's literally pictures of them grappling together, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm having a baby with the guy I grappled with in 2021."
Did she have a kid with him?
Huh?
She had a kid?
She had a baby with him, dude.
No.
You didn't know that?
No.
It was everywhere. Not really.
Fuck, I did not know. Obviously, it wasn't everywhere. I didn't know.
Yeah, she had for real baby.
So I saw, and I feel like this like brought up a memory of like just seeing it or hearing about it before, but I might have seen possibly the whitest shit ever today.
Like poop?
No. Like just a white person activity.
Eating
I'm
a
driving.
mayonnaise sandwich in a Honda Pilot.
I would say this might top it.
Okay.
I'm driving, and I'm by the Gulf, the water. I'm just by the water, and I'm driving, and I see some horses. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And at first I'm thinking what are horses doing like by the beach or by the water? What's going on with them?
Wild horses.
And then I see like 6 horses with people on them, and they're like out in the ocean. They're like out in the water.
Ocean horses.
They were like
golf horses.
Golf horses. They were getting on the horses, like starting like in the sand, and like they had like instructors like walking them out to where like the horse was just like in the water,
half
like
water,
up here, just up. And I mean, I when I was driving there, I was like, this might be the whitest shit ever.
Yeah, I mean, you'll never ever catch another race doing it. Well, Mexican maybe, but outside of that, nothing.
I don't know. I mean, that seems like a horse girl's dream. Like, I mean, just getting on a horse, getting to go. I don't know.
Getting to go into the Gulf of America. Have you swam in the Gulf of America yet? It's brand new.
I have not. I've only swam in the Gulf of Mexico.
Weird. Okay.
I can't say I've swam in the Gulf of America.
I got you.
I honestly.
It's a brand new thing. I've heard it's beautiful.
It's cool. I mean, honestly, it's really like the Gulf of Florida, but I mean, like if we were going to change it,
Texas.
if we were going to change it to anything, I mean, you could just go.
Well, it covers all those states under there.
Honestly, it's just it's the Gulf.
It's the Gulf. Well, there are other Gulfs.
Okay, sure. Either way, there were horses in it.
That's awesome.
And I don't know what to take out of that.
And people riding horses.
That was like, I mean, that's something like I don't know. You'd see like an episode of Modern Family, like, oh, let's fucking go ride a horse.
Let's go ride horses in the water.
And you know which couple in Modern Family I'm talking about, don't you?
I didn't picture Cam immediately.
I was gonna say that nobody was thinking. Everybody knows who I was talking about. But okay.
I paid to watch that man on a horse.
Fantasy for the playoffs.
That was a joke.
Final score. It was close. It was super close. So just to remind you, the way we scored, it was very simple. Points, assists, rebounds, blocks, steals, and then you got minus for your turnovers and points allowed against. So points, points scored on you. It was 188.5 to 193.
Damn.
And your ass won.
No way.
Your ass won. Jalen Green sold me. He was the lowest out of.
Yeah.
He was the lowest. He was the lowest out of all of all of the 12 players. 20.2 is the points he averaged. If I'm going over here, your best. I think you know who your best player was out of your first round
Probably a
team.
bad pick.
No, your first pick.
I know. I was front loading.
Yeah, 40.6 points for Ant.
Oof.
So he averaged 40.6 points on that fantasy run. 28.7 for Jimmy, 32.8 for Halliburton. Franz had 32.6. Cat had 28.1. Harden had 30.2. I had Cade. Bam actually got the most for me, 37.8. And then Cade came behind 36.5. But yeah, I got sold. I mean, 20.2 for Jalen Green, 23.7 from Ja.
See, but
I
none of your guys are still
what?
playing.
No, every single player I picked got eliminated.
Got eliminated,
And
which
you
was the
picked
smart way to do it. So now I'm
and
down
one,
most of the guys I
two,
picked.
three, well, four. 4 out of 6 players you picked moved on to the next round.
Yeah. Who were
So,
the two
Franz and Harden. But
forgot about Franz, yeah.
Cat, Jimmy, Halliburton all moved on. But all right, round 2 teams. So we had to pick 2 because we had to pick them before the game 7 Golden
Sure.
State. But the finalized teams, you got Jalen Brunson, and I'm a little confused. Peyton Pritchard. What's What was your What's your?
I don't know. I felt confident. I felt confident in like needing someone who was going to make it through to the next round, but didn't want to take an all star and
Now
Jalen Brown and Tatum.
what if Boston doesn't make it
I'm gonna cry a bunch.
and Peyton Pritchard was the only Celtic you picked?
I'll cry a
That
ton.
might be a shame.
We didn't get to pick LeBron.
No Braun, no Luca.
We didn't get to pick a lot of people.
You got Siakam. You got Porzingis. You got Jokic. You got Evan Mobley. I got Steph. I got Halliburton. I got Anthony Edwards. I got Julius Randle. I got Cat. I got Jimmy Butler. If I don't win this round, we got a big old problem.
We're cooked.
We got I got a big old problem with this whole
Yo,
fantasy
Peyton can
setup.
go crazy, bro. Peyton Pritchard can go crazy.
You got Peyton Pritchard and Evan fucking Mobley on your team.
I got Tingus, right?
You got Tingus.
Pingus.
You got Jokic and Jalen Brunson, who are definitely gonna be your 2 top scorers. But I mean Steph and Ant, and I mean fucking Halliburton already going crazy game 1. I mean,
See, but now I don't want the Nuggets to win. I want SGA next round.
no, I need the Nuggets to win because then I'm getting Jokic.
No, I'm getting SGA.
I'll get you. No. You. Okay. Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe.
you can take SGA first pick, but you're such a big Tatum fan that like you
Oh, I
probably
mean,
pick Tatum.
I'm probably gonna wait to pick Tatum until we get to the finals. So, you know,
You're right. He's not getting
I'm
there.
not. I'm not.
See, but SGA could go to the finals. Man, this
He
is
could.
tough, bro. I mean, by the end of it, it's like we're gonna have
I mean,
guys
2
scoring
teams.
no points.
I mean, you're gonna have 2 teams to pick from.
Yeah.
So yeah, you might have to pick someone that's DMP.
Now, like, there's 4 rounds in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So how are we scoring it overall?
I mean, we can do overall, but I guess if it's a 2-2 split.
Yeah, we can't 2-2. Are we 2-2 splitting and then go into
What you mean?
a tiebreaker, or are we just doing points?
I mean, we can 2-2. If we ended a 2-2 split, we can do a tiebreaker with points. Whoever has the most total points wins.
Or we could just do points.
We could, but I mean,
Like,
either
I could
way,
get smoked.
Either way, you're winning. Either way, you're up right now in the.
No, I know, but I'm not up much. But you've got some absolute ball dogs on your team.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm trying to get something. I'm trying to get something out of it. But all right, let's get into let's get into some shit, Devin. Let's get into some shit. I took a nap and I woke up and Justin Tucker wasn't my kicker anymore.
That was just some opera singer.
So just a day or 2 ago, it was Justin Tucker, it's going to be a football decision on what we do with him and yada yada. And he gets released, and they say it's a football decision.
I didn't hear the report from days ago.
Oh no, it was a day or two ago when they were saying like John Harbaugh was questioned, and he was like, "Whatever we do, it's going to be a football decision."
Oh, then, yeah. I mean, I would have called it then.
If hold on, whoa. If John Harbaugh said, "Whatever we do, it's a,"
Well, I would have called the fact that that's a cold hard lie.
okay. I was about to say, okay, yeah, no, it's an obvious
Because
lie.
clearly, even if Tucker struggles, he's still a top kicker in the league. There's
He's
no
still
reason to get rid of the man.
No, he's
Football
still
wise,
Justin Tucker. He has still won more games than any Baltimore Raven in the history of the Baltimore Ravens. He still has saved our ass more than anybody. He is still,
yeah.
he is still Justin Tucker. And yeah, I mean he look, yeah, he had his moments, and
But I mean, at the end of the day, he didn't cost you all the season.
has he fucked us more than previous Lamar performances in the playoffs? Has he fucked us more than
Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews? Has he fucked
No.
us more than the Ravens in 2019? That defense, did that defense fuck us less than Justin Tucker has, or did Earl Thomas get stiffed on right in the retirement?
He did.
Okay, yeah, he got
Well,
stiffed
right now,
on.
almost getting shot by his wife.
Yeah. He got stiffed on right into a fucking.
That $2 million with his brother,
Um,
cousin, brother.
whatever it was weird.
Weird. Really
Some
weird.
Island Boys shit, but no. So yeah, so the Ravens release Justin Tucker, and they label it as a football decision.
Yeah.
I guess kind of like, I don't know, fucking Ray Rice, because
Yeah, that's like calling Ray Rice a football decision.
yeah, I mean, because here's the thing, and maybe people forgot, Ray Rice was going to be a Raven if that film didn't come out.
Easy.
If that video, if there was not a camera in that elevator, he was going to be a Raven.
Of course.
Point blank, period.
And they just said, "Oh, there was an altercation. They're
They
still
knew
getting
about it.
married. They're still together."
They knew about it. They knew what happened. They were going to keep him. And for any anti-Ray Lewis people, they knew about it and they kept him in the Ravens know about some shit and will let shit slide. And that's something that actually happened.
Yeah.
The Ray Rice incident. That's something that actually occurred. And whatever you believe with the Ray Lewis, incident, people actually died. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, Ray Lewis. I got confused with the Rays. I thought you said Ray Rice.
Well, no, with the Ray Rice shit, it's like, he actually did that. The
Yes.
Ray Lewis
and then
incident,
Ray Lewis,
it's like,
yeah, someone
no
died.
matter what his involvement is, somebody, like, people died.
Yeah.
Justin Tucker got released off of alleged 10-year-old statements.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. Like, what is?
I mean, D-Watts were recent.
Oh, Deshaun Watson was like, yo, he's in Houston like right now, begging for a fucking hand job. Like,
Yes.
he needs to
And
go.
then went off and got the most guaranteed money that a football player has ever gotten.
Yeah.
For nothing.
We know absolutely nothing about this kicker we drafted, Tyler Loop. We know absolutely jack fucking shit about him. And we decide, before even going into, let's not have him like battle in OTAs or in training camp, and let's really see who still got it, or if Justin Tucker is, truly cooked. But instead, we release Justin Tucker, and this is on like the cusp of us having the best backfield in NFL history, and a potential top 3 defense, maybe the best defense in the league next year. And we
Plus DeAndre Hopkins.
And we cut our kicker.
Yeah, it's shameful that they can come out and say that this is a football decision, and then, I mean, we're never going to hear anything about the story. I mean, I haven't heard anything in months.
Oh, nothing now.
But I mean, what I'm assuming could have happened is they could have figured something out, but it's there's no way it's anything else than what they've already known.
It's a reputation thing.
It has to be.
Oh, we look bad. We're gonna get rid of him. Let him
The
walk.
Ravens have looked bad for a long time.
Say it's a football decision, but I mean, were they really waiting to draft a kicker to go, okay, well, we did get a kicker in the draft, so we'll just release Justin Tucker. We're just going to release Justin Tucker. We don't need Justin Tucker. We're not this close to being Super Bowl contenders. We're not Super Bowl contenders who are that close to being in the Super Bowl every single year. And now it's like we're going to have to be perfect. We're going to have to be perfect on offense. Because I was riding high on, I truly believe with the offense we had, and if Justin Tucker could stay consistent or get back to his normal self, if we cross the 50, we should come off the field with points.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to expect now. Our red zone offense scares me.
Yep.
I don't know what to expect from this rookie kicker.
Well, I mean, it's weird to me that you guys are just gonna straight up rock with a rookie. Go find a vet.
Well, I mean, like, you gotta. It's just like when we got Justin Tucker, it was like, okay, like Billy Cundiff is shit.
Well, no, it was on the cusp of. It was right after some of the worst kicking problems in history.
Well, the man missed the field goal to send us to a Super Bowl.
Exactly.
So I mean, I guess it was kind of a big problem. But at the end of the day, maybe if he makes that kick, we don't get Justin Tucker the year later.
Sure.
Either way, I'm if the special teams if our special teams unit is a problem, I mean, for next year at least, I might have to clock out.
Really?
Like truly, just I might have to just be the most casual Ravens fan ever.
You might have to.
No, like I'm gonna do what I always do, and that's watch.
Skip over the Beltway.
That's watch every single game and all games and watch all just watch all of the NFL that I can. But as a Ravens fan, I'm gonna have to settle down. I'm gonna have to chill for a sec because, like, I'm really disappointed. Like, I'm really disappointed in just like the lying and the secrecy. It's like y'all motherfuckers. It's like y'all are a step or two away from being them boys that snuck out in the middle of the night. If y'all want to keep being all discreet and lying to our damn faces, the Colts. That's who I'm talking about. Yeah. But it's just like we have serious Super Bowl aspirations, and as a fan, I'm gonna have to let go of them if it turns out week 3 it's like our kicker can't nail a fucking 40-yarder.
40-yarder, yeah.
If
or
that's the case,
or whatever the fuck.
Count me out.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think you guys will solve a kicking problem, whether it's a rookie or a vet or whatever. But yeah, it's shameful in the way that they handled this. I mean, honestly, the fact that this is a thing now, like, the Ravens must have known something, and they didn't come up with a plan to figure this out. There's no way that the allegations came out and then the Ravens were like, oh wow, I didn't know you were fucking hanging out in parlors every fucking weekend, jerking off on tables.
I mean, Eric DeCosta's. I mean, he's a fucking idiot. I don't care what people like. Look, Ravens fans love to, they like, if you are connected to the Ravens, at the end of the day, they're going to try to like just shower you in like love.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you just look at look at them just as a football team and who they like, their decision making on who to bring in. Period. It's like, they probably wouldn't be able to handle like some like political shit.
Yeah.
It's like when they think Deshaun Jackson's a good move, or Odell's a good move,
yeah,
or Dez Bryant's a good move,
yeah,
or that D-Hop's a good move, or that I could keep going. I mean, there's plenty of other people that could be a good move, but they're not good moves. And then we get once in a while where it's like, man, they know what they're doing. Did you see what Kyle Van Noy did? It's like, okay,
yeah,
it's like, all right,
cool, yeah.
You got
decent
you
linebacker
got one.
you picked up.
You got 10.5 sacks out of Kyle Van Noy. Congrats.
Jadeveon Clowney had a decent year.
Yeah, it's just
nice
Mark Andrews. pack your bags, buddy. This is your final run with us.
Yeah.
He better not get another fucking chance because people always talk about that drop, versus the Bills. That man was since his
Dropping
return was costing a
a
lot of
lot of shit,
plays
bro.
all season,
Yeah.
putting us in fucking
And
situations
no,
that
I
we
mean,
didn't
not to
need to
mention
be in.
he's a step or two slower than he used to be.
But it's just like if we're making these irrational decisions, it's like if we go next year into the offseason and let Isaiah Likely walk,
Bro.
count you could really count me out then. You can really
Yeah.
count me out then. I mean, how
Well,
can
I mean, by then you're not gonna have Derek anymore.
how can I
Lord knows what that
publicly?
team's
Well,
gonna look
no,
like.
a year from now.
Two.
Well, no, I'm talking after this season.
Oh yeah.
After this upcoming season, if Isaiah Likely is not extended and Mark Andrews is not looking for a new home or a new apartment somewhere else, yeah, no, our Super Bowl window is going to close. Our Super Bowl
Yeah.
window is closed. That will be what that is. That will be the closing of our Super Bowl window.
Now, if the Redskins pick up Justin Tucker, would you be a fan?
No. Why would I ever? No. I would never do that. But I mean,
He's
y'all
going
can
to the
have him.
Cowboys or the Patriots.
I
Or the
mean, y'all
Browns.
can have. He's not going to the Patriots.
He's going to where
He's not going to the Patriots. I could see. I mean, I could see him
where
going
they've got things signed, sealed, and delivered to lock down.
I could see him going to the Browns. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, any team. Look, any team that wants a kicker, that they think hey, I think Justin Tucker is better than the kicker we have. Well, you should probably bring Justin Tucker in.
Yeah.
Because the chances are, these allegations probably not gonna do anything, and he's gonna be able to play every Sunday,
Yeah.
and that's what we were gonna be able to get out of him. But I guess Tyler Loop is the answer. Tyler Loop, Devin. Tyler Loop.
From?
Auburn,
Sick.
I think. I think that's where he's from.
This is why you draft a kicker.
But we drafted.
Who's the team that did that?
Yeah, we
Is it
drafted
Raiders?
Tyler Loop out of Auburn. Oh no, Arizona. Sorry,
Ooh,
Arizona.
even worse.
Arizona. Okay, cool.
Was it the Raiders that drafted a kicker?
I don't know.
A few years ago, they're like, this is why you draft a kicker.
This is why you draft a fucking kicker. Well, now we know why you draft a kicker, because they get fucking happy endings.
Because some guy can't fucking control himself.
Adam Thielen said okay, let me restart that. Adam Thielen came out and said that this might be his last year. He said this might be his last year playing in the NFL. And not so much do I care that Adam Thielen is close to retirement. I don't care about that at all.
I don't care.
I will say, if we're looking at like a quarterback going into his third year and is really, really, really trying to like focus in on his like progress or just progression in the league, it's like maybe you don't bring in a guy who's 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
For real. Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Adam Thielen is like publicly like, yeah, I'm probably gonna hang it up after this.
Yeah.
It's probably my last year. It's like this is a very pivotal year for Bryce Young.
Yeah.
And just
the,
as
the
like
most like this, if this year does not go well, a lot of teams are going to be out on him.
It's over. And if
he'd be lucky to be a career backup.
If I'm a Panthers fan and it's like Adam Thielen comes over to Carolina and it's like now he's sitting here, he's like, yeah, probably gonna be
gonna hang him up.
Heading up the road after this one.
Probably not the best thing. Yeah, definitely not the best thing to say. I mean, you can think it, but not the best thing to say, especially when you have a very young quarterback, like you said. Yeah.
I don't see him like, and I don't see it's like if that's the case, you're like 1 foot out. It's like, are you really gonna be that in the mood to like help a quarterback like really develop and try to flourish in the NFL? It's like you're probably
maybe, but
if you're Adam Thielen, like, and I forgot who said it. Like, I don't know if it was Aaron Donald or whoever, but somebody was like, once maybe it was Luke Kuechly actually.
Okay.
It's like once you're done.
Yeah.
Once that thought even starts to creep in your mind.
Yeah.
And it's not all football. Like you're going to lose on the field.
Yeah.
And I mean, if that's the case, I mean, I'm looking at like Adam Thielen is like he's probably just gonna try to stay as healthy as possible his last year. and just go on a little farewell tour. I mean, it's like I don't know what else you'd really want out of being a
Well, I
Carolina
mean,
Panther
he's
on your
gonna be
last year.
on a bad team. So for him, yeah, like he has no incentive to play well other than his own personal whatever. But yeah, I don't. I mean, not like he was gonna fucking turn this team around or whatever, but they're in a position where they have to turn shit around. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, weird.
and it could, and I don't want to like put this on anybody, but it could be a situation where I think Luke Kuechly might have been saying that from experience. You know, maybe
Yes,
like, and if it wasn't Luke Kuechly, maybe I'm wrong, but I really want to say it was him that said that. And I mean, maybe that the concussions or whatnot. It's just like once you know you're done, or you
yeah,
even start to think about being done. It's I mean it'd be more safe for you and more beneficial for Bryce Young for you to just retire.
yes,
I mean, if anything, or just not say that. You
yeah.
can
Yeah,
have
don't
that thought,
think it
but
fine,
like publicly coming out and
but to tell
saying,
your 24-year-old quarterback that I'm just not really feeling this anymore. I'm kind of done. I don't really want to
yeah,
move. I want to play.
yeah, it's like that's not very like I don't know how much confidence that's really giving your
I
young
mean,
quarterback.
it could be one of those years where he's like, I'm going to give it my all, but it's rare that happens in your last year in the NFL.
It is rare. It's see, but it's I feel like it's not rare if you like
It's rare for a wide receiver whose career has been going downhill.
that's the thing. If you're slowing down and then you're like, all right, like this is it. I'm gonna just give my all. Like if like if Devonte Adams was like, I'm giving my all this year. Like he could probably go and get like 1,500 yards, 1,600 yards,
Yeah,
double digits and fucking touchdowns if he
yeah.
wanted to, and like could retire with a great last season. But if he waited like 3 more years, I was like, all right,
Lucky to get 800.
I'm giving my all. I mean, it's gonna
Yeah,
be like he's back playing with Derek Carr again. He's
yeah.
gonna be getting crushed.
But no,
It's.
Thielen giving his all this year maybe touches 1,000. Maybe
I guess maybe I guess. But
they
all right,
might win 8 games max.
this is what I want to do.
Did you watch
I
the
was
Kentucky Derby?
yeah
Sick.
yeah. I
How was it?
Valentine Skipper. That's who I
No.
bet on.
Oh,
That's not who
you
won.
bet on him.
That's who I was betting on. Is that not who
Didn't
won?
win.
Oh fuck, who won?
Sovereignty.
Who was second?
Uh, uh, Dragon.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch the
Dragging these
Kentucky.
nuts in your mouth, but
I didn't watch the
um,
Kentucky Derby.
no, journalism
Um,
was second.
I know nothing about the Kentucky Derby.
Still horse race.
Is horses racing.
Horses
Um,
race.
which to be honest with you, don't really know why horse racing is allowed, but dog racing isn't allowed anymore. Like if you really think
People
about
like
it,
dogs.
exactly, exactly. Like dogs, and what do dogs like to do? Run,
Run.
chase shit.
Yeah.
Like they don't know that they're racing or being bet on. They're just
I mean, they know
hey.
they're getting beat and abused, but
No, well, I mean, obviously you can like, I mean, not do that and still have a dog that can like race. I mean,
true.
I'm assuming some people that were like in charge of I don't know what you'd call the person in charge of a racing dog, maybe had some type of moral, compass and
Sure.
didn't abuse their race dog.
I mean,
But it's
people
like
still. There's still dog racing. You know?
I don't know, like I don't know. Like where I live, they shut it down and they took
I remember that. Yeah, we drove by that. Yeah,
it's gone.
it's gone.
They
Yeah.
tore down the whole stadium. Like it's
But
like
would
it
you
was.
rather watch? Personally, I'd rather watch horse racing,
No, I'd
just
rather
because there's a
watch dog
human
race.
on top of a horse.
And a dog race would be tough.
But also, no one likes those dogs that are being like greyhounds.
Okay, but
Those things are
you could have
nasty.
switched it up though. We could have had some different breeds in that bit. Started crossbreeding and just throwing anything
We
in
could.
there. You could have.
I'm more interested in like watching dogs race that aren't fast.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you could have had weight classes. You could have had like
Ooh,
something like you or just different breeds. Like yeah,
like a
like
like bulldog sprint.
like the what are those long like the wiener dogs?
Yeah,
Like having
a
that
dachshund.
them and like pugs running against each other. I mean, like you
Ooh,
could have figured something out. I'm
pugs can
just
get
saying,
like 20
pe-
meters.
people like dogs. So
Yeah.
it's not like if you have a horse, you want to talk abuse. It's like they break a leg, you're taking them to the back, and
You're dead.
it's
Yeah.
like you're done. It's like
Yeah.
dog breaks its leg. It's like you're gonna like. It's kind of like a canine dog. It's like you
That
might
is the funny
retire
thing
it.
about dogs.
What?
Like, people are like, oh yeah, when a dog loses his limb, it just fucking learns how to walk without a limb. If a horse loses a limb,
You kill it.
it's dead. Yeah,
But I'm
kill
saying
it.
like you have
This
a
is a
dog.
waste of space.
You have a dog and he breaks a leg or whatever, and it's like, all right, maybe you put him up in retirement and he's just a house dog now, and he's just talking about the good old days, kind of like a canine dog. Once he gets to retire, he gets to go home and be a normal dog. I mean, I'm just saying, it's not too unethical in my eyes. You can do.
I mean, there's dogs in the line of police duty.
That's what I'm saying. You can have
Like,
ethical
dogs
dog
can get
races.
shot,
You can have
but you
ethical
can't run
dog
around a
races.
track.
Dogs can accidentally sniff coke, but they cannot.
Can't run.
Cannot
Do
run
not
in a
let them
circle.
run. Don't run.
Do not let them run in a
circle.
circle. Don't let those fuckers have fun. But no, I don't know. Ethical dog racing. I think there's an avenue.
Did
for
you
that.
ever go to the Preakness? That's the one in Baltimore.
The what?
The horse race in Baltimore.
What's it called?
The Preakness.
The Preakness. Okay, no. I'm telling you,
I heard it's a fucking trash fest.
I know absolutely nothing. Is that the same place that had the Monster Jam? I mean, like, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, that's at the bank.
I don't know. Besides Ravens games, I honestly don't know what's going on in Baltimore.
Not much.
So if they have a fucking horse race there, that's news to me.
We
I didn't
could
know
do
they were having
crackhead racing. That's more fun.
I mean, I will say it's probably more fun going to that race than the Kentucky Derby.
What, the Preakness? Yeah.
I just feel like it might be just a better vibe. I don't know.
It's definitely trashier.
For sure.
In a good way. But yeah, no, fuck
like
the
Drake
Derby.
and Jack
Fuck
Harlow.
all those goddamn stupid losers. Put on their dumb little fucking hats. Pretend to be fucking old and racist for a day. You won't see one black person in that entire venue. Like
Drake and Jack Harlow aren't at the Preakness.
No.
They'll go to the Kentucky Derby.
They'll go to the Abbey.
They're not going to the one up in Baltimore. But all right.
Fair.
Top 10 teams post NFL draft. People were doing top 32. People were trying to do these power rankings. Fuck that. Top 10 teams.
So this isn't the best draft.
No, this ain't the best draft. This is the best teams going into the summer, the training camp, before anybody tears an ACL at practice, before anybody sits out because they want more fucking money.
Before anyone else gets cut for football reasons.
Football decisions.
Football reasons.
The top 10 teams post NFL draft. I mean, I could throw out some names. I could throw out some contenders. I mean, we know who's not going to be on the list, but I mean, you got teams like Buffalo. You got teams like Baltimore. You got the reigning Super Bowl champions. You got the team that lost to the reigning Super Bowl champions. I'd probably say those are the mix of four. But then you have to mention Detroit. Let's say, where does Detroit land in that pile? So right there, off the top of my head, now you're pointing at yourself as if Washington makes the top 10.
I think so. Maybe. Fringe.
Does Washington make the top 10? If we have
Fringe. We don't
Baltimore, Detroit, Buffalo, Philly, Kansas City. That's what I'm looking at right now. Cincinnati?
Maybe.
Cincinnati's a maybe to me. Their defense might. I don't know if their defense drags them out of the top. Okay.
What about the Shador-led Browns?
No, I'm not going to throw the Shador-led Browns in there. I'd probably still have to look at Green Bay. I'd probably still have to look at. Okay, Washington can be in the top 10. Washington might be a top 10 team.
I think we are.
I'm still looking at Houston.
Are we?
I am. I'm looking at Houston.
No Diggs, no Dell.
I'm looking.
Fair.
I mean, I got some type of faith in CJ. I mean, nobody thought Jaden was going to do what he did with who he had.
Agreed.
So, I mean, I
but now we got Debo.
And I mean, Houston made. I mean, they made some upgrades at O line. I mean, there is something there. There's something. The Rams. Are we looking at the Rams? Are we even considering a healthy 49ers team in the top 10 this year? I don't
Not
I
a
don't
chance.
I don't know if we are. But all right. Let's really cut to the chase. Who's number 1? Are the reigning Super Bowl champions the best team in the NFL?
Philadelphia Eagles.
You think they're the best team in the NFL?
I think they drafted well enough. Yeah.
They're the best team in the NFL. They're gonna be right back in the Super Bowl next year.
Potentially. I mean, I think they're the most complete team. I think in the road to the Super Bowl, we gave them a pretty high chance of
We
making
gave
the
them a
Super Bowl again.
92% chance.
Huh?
We gave them a 92% chance.
What were the Chiefs?
91.5.
Perfect.
But do you think Kansas City's 2?
No.
I don't think Kansas City's 2.
I don't think Kansas City's anywhere near 2.
I think Kansas City.
Let's be really realistic here. Let's take the fucking. Let's talk about teams. Let's not talk about like how well they're gonna play. Let's talk about teams.
Take the cheating out. Take the Patrick Mahomes, voodoo, Taylor Swift, black magic going on.
All gone.
Baltimore, Buffalo, Detroit are all better than Kansas City.
All of them.
Is there anybody else? I would possibly say Kansas City's defense is too good.
Kansas
for me
City 5.
I was gonna say I can't put Cincinnati over Kansas City.
And I can't put Washington over either of them. I can't put Washington over Kansas City.
Washington over what?
I said I cannot put Washington over Kansas City.
Okay, yeah. I can agree with that. So we're looking at Philly at 1, Kansas City at 5. Who's filling up 2, 3, and 4? It's Detroit, Baltimore, and Buffalo, but who? What order?
Detroit 4.
Really?
Yes, but no.
Detroit 4. Detroit. Where's Buffalo? That's the real question. Where's Buffalo? Because in my eyes, I mean, I don't know. Besides Buffalo fans, they're not better than Baltimore.
No. I mean, also, no upgrades really at the receiver position.
Well, they don't need to, according to the Bills GM.
Apparently.
They don't need to do much anyways, so they're good on that.
Well, I mean, it just seems like when Lamar played well and was doing everything by himself, the Ravens were still like, this is great, but let's build. Let's get pieces. Let's make this easier on Lamar. It's been the exact opposite for Josh Allen. Mm-hmm. It's going to break at some point. Can't fucking run like this all day and backpack the entire fucking upstate of New York.
I mean, I don't know if it's my bias, but I would put Baltimore at 2.
Baltimore.
I would
Buffalo.
put Baltimore at 2. Is Buffalo better than Detroit?
I think if they played each other, yeah.
Buffalo's better than Detroit. Buffalo better than Detroit. Buffalo better than Detroit. Is Buffalo stopping? They're stopping Gibbs and they're stopping Gibbs and why am I blanking on the other bro?
Jahmyr Gibbs and
I can't believe I'm completely blanking on old sweet potato. Old sweet potato's name. David Montgomery.
I was about to call him a fucking potato.
I couldn't figure out, but old sweet potato in the backfield. Amon-Ra St. Brown out there.
What was it, Bam Bam and Knuckles or something?
Jameson Williams out there, and
J-Mo.
that defense, Aiden Hutchinson, Buffalo. Are you sure? Are you sure Buffalo is better than Detroit?
The more you talk about this Detroit team, the better they sound.
Detroit, really, I know
but
they shit the bed. But just
do remember, we smoked Detroit.
Detroit absolutely shit the bed.
They did. They were not supposed to play that bad, and they shouldn't have, and they hadn't all year.
It was
Detroit
3. It was like exactly what we thought was going to happen to Minnesota, but like how bad we thought it would have been for Minnesota for Detroit.
Yes. But
I'd still put them over Buffalo. and then I'd sit Buffalo at 4, and then we're looking at 5 more teams. Um, Now I'm a fan of what I mean, the potential in the Rams. I don't know where they land, but
Not six.
It's definitely not 6, but I am a fan of their potential. Obviously you got Green Bay, you got Washington. I'm really looking at Cincinnati.
I like Washington six. I don't think Cincinnati's been able to fill their defensive void. I mean, they quite literally had the best offense in the league and missed the playoffs.
Y'all better than the Rams?
Yeah,
You see? Oh, right.
yeah.
Okay. Damn. So what are Washington fans this big headed now?
No,
Y'all had one good year, and now we're better than the Rams. We're better than the Bengals. We're better than. I mean, you
but
even.
I'm. If we look at
Mm-hmm,
potential for where this season can go,
mm-hmm.
at least in the regular season, I think we have a shot to having a better record. I mean, we talk highly of the Rams, and their record over the past 3 years has been not great.
It's not been great. I'll give you that, but okay, okay, all
I
right.
mean, and I think Matt Stafford can still play great, but
Better than Green Bay?
they're an
Are y'all better
injury
than Green
away
Bay?
from being a pretty bad team
Y'all are better than Green Bay?
on
I'm just
paper.
trying to
Yeah,
make sure. I'm just trying to make sure we cover all grounds. Cause I mean, I know people can go crazy over that, but
well, I think quarterback goes to us. I think receivers go to us. I think they've got us in the running back department for sure.
the Chargers, we
I
haven't,
think
we,
they've
didn't- we
got us
didn't,
defensively.
we didn't mention the Chargers. Um, and I mean, we're a fucking playoff team.
Barely.
I don't. Okay. I mean, I'll settle for 6. I'll settle for 6. I'd probably have to put. I mean, I'm looking at probably. I don't know if Houston makes the cut because I'm looking at the Rams, I'm looking at Cincy, I'm looking at Green Bay, and I'm looking at the Chargers. If any of
No
them
one
you
else in
think,
that mix but
if you,
Houston.
if you think Houston's better than them, I
What
could.
about New England?
No.
How about Will Howard?
I mean,
How about
I,
Stephon Diggs?
I mean, are we looking at Dallas?
No.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I
But
don't think Dallas is
I will
cracking
say
the top
this, just
10.
to be on record, I think the Pats are a decent dark horse.
Uh, 9 wins is a really good season for them
I
next
agree.
year. If they get 9 wins, it's like okay. It's like they're okay. They're trending up.
Yes.
It's like they know what they're doing. If they
Yes.
get like 8 or 9 wins, it's like all right,
Yeah,
they're
plus
figuring it
Braves.
out. But if we're going overall, if I'm looking at Chargers, Chargers are lacking. I mean, we know what they're lacking over there. They're
They
lacking
still are.
exactly what the Rams aren't lacking, and the Rams and Cincinnati are kind of lacking a similar thing. But I would say the Cincinnati is lacking even worse. I look at Green Bay; they're kind of balanced, but they
I
don't
have Green
really
Bay, yeah, again, in terms of balance
like. But they
over
don't,
those teams, if that offense can hold up.
and nothing stands out crazy.
No, I mean, except for Josh Jacobs.
Like I feel like if we look, Cincinnati versus Green Bay, if we just looked at it like that as a game, I mean, I think they could out. I mean, I think Cincinnati can outscore Green Bay. I don't think Green Bay has. I mean, just that much of a top-notch defense compared to Cincinnati, to where it's, you know, Cincinnati couldn't even keep up with their, with the shit defense they have.
Well, I mean, I do think that if Cincinnati can come next year with a somewhat put together defense, a reasonably better defense than they had last year, I think they can be close to unstoppable sometimes.
So Cincinnati, Green Bay, or Green Bay, Cincinnati.
I think right now Green Bay, Cincinnati.
Green Bay
I mean, that
and
defense is so piss poor.
Green Bay,
And
but
then,
if
I mean, we don't know that they're going to I mean, they had a humongous offensive season last year,
Mm.
record setting. So they would have to repeat that plus bring a better defense.
And then
And
if we
it's like
put
they didn't have to, like, if they do have a better defense, they're not going to have to play the way that they did last year, where they're just
mm,
bombing the fucking ball the entire game. So yeah, hopefully there's a bit of a different Cincinnati next year.
if we put Cincy down, I mean I got to put the Rams down at 9.
Rams, Chargers.
Chargers. Okay, so Chargers over Houston.
Experience, coaching, defense. They pick up a
Chargers.
running back.
Chargers. Their running back move was Najee.
Nice.
No
I mean,
receivers.
Texans still have Mixon.
Their receiver room scares me.
Still, I don't know.
I mean,
Both are fairly scary, but
what about a healthy Niners?
I mean, Kittle just got extended.
So
I can't put them there yet, just because
Texans Chargers.
They're an injury away from poop.
Texans Chargers will say no to San Fran. We said no to Dallas. We're not looking at anybody else in the East. We're not looking at anybody else in the North. I mean, in a hypothetical world, we could be having a conversation if Aaron Rodgers will make up his fucking mind.
About the Steelers, yeah.
But he won't, so we have no clue what's going on there.
Apparently he's married.
Again?
I don't think he was ever married. I think he was engaged once.
I thought he was married to the Woodley. Was he married
engaged?
to the Woodley bitch? Whatever.
But he or she is secret, so.
Interesting. It's Devontae Adams.
He or she, we don't know.
I mean, are we just going to are we disrespecting Tampa Bay that much, or are we just going to say they're an honorable mention and move along?
I think they're a fringe team. It's tough to put them in a contender list.
I mean, I think to answer who makes it at 10th, I think they can beat Houston. I don't think they can beat the Chargers, so I think the Chargers deserve that 10th spot.
Yeah.
I'd probably put the Chargers at 10 too. Yeah.
And
I'd put the Chargers at 10.
If the Steelers get A-Rod and keep George Pickens now, I guess that's a thing. There's trade rumors about George Pickens.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah. That's a. Well, I mean, to be completely honest with you, if I'm George Pickens, I'm sitting there going,
my quarterback's about to be Mason Rudolph.
Like, I don't blame George Pickens for wanting out of Pittsburgh at this point. Like, he's sitting there going, like, bro, we're about to go into training camp, and
I don't have a quarterback.
Is this really who we're running with?
I can go to Houston right now and play with a Rookie of the Year, or I can go to fucking anywhere and play with a better quarterback.
I can go to L.A. right now. I can go catch balls from Justin Herbert right now.
Right now.
Not fucking Mason Rudolph. Right.
Honestly, now I'm kind of hyped up on Pick leaving.
I mean, it'd be cool. It would definitely.
I kind of liked it.
But top 10 teams post NFL draft, you got the Chargers at 10, the Rams at 9, Cincinnati at 8, Green Bay at 7, Washington at 6, Kansas City at 5, Buffalo at 4, Detroit at 3, Baltimore at 2, Philadelphia at 1.
If this has taught me anything, it's just that there's a lot less for sure good teams than I thought.
There's a lot less. I will agree on that. They're like when it comes to top tier, there is a fall off.
Pretty big.
And I just want you to sit and think, like, just for a sec. It's like Kansas City, Washington.
Love it.
That's what you got right now.
Love it.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I was making sure.
Well, all right. If you think about it this way, if you took Kansas City and put them at 2 or 3 or 4, Detroit 5, it's not that big a drop off to us from Detroit.
I mean, yeah, I mean the
reason Kansas City is there is because we really don't know if they're a good football team or not, or they've sort of lucked into winning games.
You see, that's the thing. It's like Washington is trending up and Kansas City's trending down. It's like, but I don't know if I don't know where they're at yet. I don't know if they've already if Washington has surpassed them yet, if they're about to, if they're just meeting. It's like
I think
I
there's
don't know.
still a gap.
I know the schedule is coming out soon, so I want to see. I don't know who do y'all have,
May 14th schedule release.
but what do you remember what if I could find it right here? Do you remember what you remember who y'all had? Like
No,
your opponents? NFC West, AFC East. I feel like we did the NFC. Did we not do y'all?
no, we did it.
We did do y'all. Where the fuck are y'all?
Wait, you're saying the opponents list is already out?
Yeah, remember? Well, yeah, we've been talking about the
We've been
opponents for
talking
Road
about
to the
it.
Super Bowl.
So then, who gives a fuck about the schedule release?
Well, I mean, who gets what primetime games, how many primetime games each team gets. I mean, that's important.
Fair.
Kinda, at least. I mean, I want to know, Ravens wise, who y'all got. Here we go. Oh, y'all got what are we looking at? Carolina. Wait, what the fuck do y'all have? Green Bay, Minnesota. Okay, so y'all got the NFC North, and then y'all
Sucks.
got Denver, Vegas, Kansas City. Okay, we're gonna get Washington versus Kansas City.
So the West and the North,
So
AFC West, NFC North.
we are gonna get Washington versus Kansas City, and if the NFL's smart, they make it a primetime game.
It'd be dope.
I mean, it should be. All right, I'm gonna ask you, what's up?
Washington,
What about it?
2027.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, it's the same thing as Vegas.
Should I go?
They're moving the state.
Should I go to the mall? Dude, it's gonna be like a fucking. People are gonna get PTSD to the Capitol.
They're moving. It's like the same thing as Vegas. They're moving Washington over there so they can do more shit in DC.
Well, this is pre-stadium
So where's it gonna be?
on the mall, on the National Mall.
Oh, that's stupid.
I know.
They should do it like.
They're gonna do it like they're gonna do it on fucking Lincoln's.
Like, okay,
memorial.
not to get political, but
Oh,
like, would it
no.
not be tough to get like drafted like front of the White House?
That'd be tough. Or where MLK gave a speech right in front of the reflecting pool.
Sure. I mean, anything that
Yeah.
looks like any monumental spot, but it's like, imagine, like, okay, fuck whatever side you're on, who cares? I feel like Donald Trump would be okay if they wanted to like have a draft right in the front
No,
yard
yeah,
of the White
Trump
House.
was the one who was pushing for this.
But I'm saying it's like, and if you don't think if take whatever president, I feel like most presidents would be like, sure, yeah, fuck it, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be there. fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Biden
I
would
did
be
see
sleeping.
the Washington Stadium though. I did see one concept.
Pretty sick.
What did you see?
It's just like the RFK shape, and the inside kind of looks like SoFi,
What was the color of the outside?
maroon or burgundy and gold.
Okay, so I saw this tough
I
ass.
said maroon.
I saw this tough ass idea.
Black.
No. And I mean, maybe I have to pull it up just to show you, just so your mind can really get there. But it was like, and this is how it was worded. It was like, hear me out. But Washington designs their new stadium to make it match the style of all the other like monumental, like we're talking like white pillars and just like almost
Ooh.
like a fucking coliseum, but it's like all white, like it matches like everything else. I think that would be that would be something worth, like, if we're gonna put this bitch in DC, let's make it look like it belongs in DC.
That would be awesome, but they're gonna go so modern with it, dude.
They would go super modern, but this would be like, yeah, no, this would be like true.
This would be monumental.
It would literally be a monument, like make it look like a monument.
Or it could just have like RFK's face all over it. Or JFK's brains.
All right, okay. All right. So let's segue into something else. I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to answer it seriously.
Okay.
Should/will Should/will Henry Ruggs get another chance in the NFL? You answer first.
What's wrong with you?
You answer first.
I'm not answering this.
Answer the question.
Yeah, fuck no.
No?
Number one, he won't. Number two, he shouldn't. No.
Okay.
He's also going to be in jail for 10 fucking years. What are we talking about?
No. He could be released as early as next year.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. That's the only reason this is a conversation.
Oh.
And apparently he has stayed in shape and has been training this entire time.
He's going to come out like Mike Tyson. Praise be to Allah.
So I guess let me re-ask the question. Should/will Henry Ruggs get a chance in the NFL again?
It's a much better question now. Maybe. If he wants to come play for us, I would not pass it up. I mean, you guys are done hiring criminals, so that's off your guys' record now.
I mean, we drafted Georgia player in the first round, so we probably have to check him out, make sure he was his driving record is clean. But no, I mean it's just I don't know. It's a conversation that's being had a lot right now because he could be released in, next year, and apparently him staying in shape and training, he thinks he's getting another chance.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, he's getting his bachelor's degree in this, and this is what he's going to do when he gets out. It's like, no, he wants to play football.
No, he wants to play football again.
Like, he still wants to play football.
I mean, good for him for staying in shape and thinking he has an opportunity, but it would be a PR nightmare.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
I mean, honestly, if there was a player who took a 3-year leave of absence from the game of football, and a player like Henry Ruggs and came back, sure, they'll take him. But the fact that a team is going to have to deal with this, taking in a guy who was not just accused, but charged with manslaughter of a person.
Yeah, I really didn't think of how bad the PR would be. Like, that would be...
That's the biggest thing. It's like, you're I guess you can't call him a murderer, but a manslaughterer.
Well, you truly would have to look at it, the only way a coach or a team would have to, put the message out would be like, he did his time. He's free. The motherfucker's still good at football. And we want to win.
It's true.
I also look at it like there's evil people that get away with shit every day.
There's a lot of people in the league who've done real bad shit and get a ton of opportunities.
And it's like, yeah, and these players, it's like they're not murdering people, but it's like they
some bad shit.
There's some shit going on, and there's a lot of shit that these other players are doing that could lead to some Henry Ruggs type of situation. But it's just I see a world where Henry Ruggs does get another chance, but now that you say the PR thing, it's like I'm trying to think of like what is the closest. Like in my mind, to be completely honest with you, like what would the Ray Lewis situation look like if it was today?
Yeah, but I mean Ray even back then and even today he was acquitted of this is a guy who was convicted of manslaughter for being an idiot.
But how many players nowadays are getting
for no charges?
If
Ray's shit was in the social media area, I mean, number one, there'd be fucking cameras everywhere. But number two,
he'd probably get cut.
Yeah, for sure.
He probably wouldn't be on the roster. He would play again.
Yeah, but I mean, with Ruggs, it's like, I mean, was he even good? He was good.
I guess now
we're 4 some years removed.
Yeah, I guess the closest thing would be Vic, right?
I know, but Vic was with dog. Vic killed dogs.
No, but I'm saying like actually going away to prison and then
Going away
an
to
NFL
jail,
team bringing
and
him
then
on
I mean, if a
afterwards. It's
team
like
to do it, it would be Philly.
I mean
Philly,
like obviously you got like Deshaun Watson getting into some
Philly's used
shit.
to this.
You got like Deshaun Watson I gotcha. You got Deshaun Watson getting into shit, but it's not like he went to jail and then came
Yeah,
back. It's like Vic is probably the only one. Like I'm really trying to think, and maybe somebody's just like right over the top of my head, and I can't think right now. But
there's probably guys who've been to.
I'm just saying when it comes to like you got to think there was a time, and it was a quick flip too. It's like actually it wasn't a flip. It's never been a flip. It was like don't smoke weed, but do whatever else. Like it doesn't matter. Who cares?
Yeah,
Or
and
think
then now
about
it's
like
like, oh, you can smoke weed whenever.
think about like what would Big Ben's situation look like if it was now? What would I mean? There's a lot of other players I could bring up that it's like what would the situation look like right now? And
it's weird that like we have to like you have to like hold professional athletes to a high standard now.
do you though?
Well, no, I'm just saying like back then it was like yeah, fucking do whatever you want,
Karl Malone.
and now they're like Karl Malone, and now you're like if that were to happen, well, Josh Giddey, you know.
But I was just about to say they let the Josh Giddey shit fly. I was just about to literally just about to bring him up. It's like they let that shit fly, so it's like
Now, granted, she wasn't 12 and she didn't get pregnant, but still.
the moral shit is really weird because it's like
Well, because there is no morality in professional sports.
there's
They lie,
not.
but it is about money. So unless Henry Ruggs can bring a team money and wins and whatever, I don't think they're going to take that risk.
Like if
Maybe.
Ma,
I mean,
like
I think if anything, he should be happy to be out of prison in under 10 years, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 30 years.
mm,
Because, I mean, he could have been charged with murder.
yeah. But like think about it.
Pretty easily, but
If Myles Garrett did what he did to Mason Rudolph to some random man on the street, he would have been charged with attempted murder.
for sure.
I mean, like the
No,
brain
it's like
injuries he would have left on
taking a
whatever.
brick and hitting
Yeah.
someone in the head.
That's what I'm saying. Any
It's
hard
attempted murder.
object
Yeah.
being swung by Myles Garrett's arm.
Yeah.
You know, that's gonna be that's attempted murder. That's like yeah.
I mean, Mason Rudolph will get the hate crime charge, but you know.
Ah, look, even Myles Garrett, knows he was bullshitting
Miles
about
Garrett didn't
that.
believe it when he said it. He came out like a
Um,
month later. He was like, "Well, he said the N word to me."
He was like,
And
yeah,
I'm like,
that's
did he? And I was like,
bullshit.
I think so.
I think
I think
so.
he said it. I think that's why I tried to fucking kill him.
But it's
I
just
can't
like
remember.
I really don't know. I don't know where teams stand on. I don't know where to. I guess we need to hear how we need to hear them. We need to hear a team question. We need a
No
general
one's gonna talk
manager.
about it until he's released.
No, we need a general manager like tomorrow. Like, so if Henry Ruggs was released tomorrow, would you be interested? It's like I'm gonna tell you right now. If it's
The
something like
Chiefs would definitely get him. The Chiefs would. Everyone else says we're moral and whatever, and then the Chiefs would just snag him.
bullshit. If the answer is something along the lines of like, I'm only focused on the players on my team, that's a yes.
For sure.
That's a yes. That's 100% a yes.
Yeah. If you say no, that means no.
If you
But
say
if you
no,
say I'm
if
not
you
focused on that right now, we're not thinking about that.
if you say no, you're almost just going on record for saying like I'm not interested in a player who's got that on their that's got that type of baggage. But
Yeah, you're right.
if you want to beat somebody, if you want to beat your wife up, you can play.
By
all
all
day.
means.
I don't care. You're not even gonna go to. You think you're going to jail for this? You're not going to jail.
But you think someone's going to talk about it next week?
Come on, you're good.
You think if Zay Flowers... Never mind.
Don't put that on fucking Zay Flowers
I
at
didn't
all.
put nothing on Zay.
He is an innocent man. He ain't done
Someone
nothing
called
wrong.
the cops.
But
Tyreek did almost Michael Jackson's baby. And no one talked about that when it happened. And no one's talking about it now.
No, but then if you go back and look at that Michael Jackson clip, be like, he really
Slung that thing.
like he really flung a baby.
Was
like
that Paris?
uh,
Or the other one?
I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Maybe it
but
was... Never mind.
I think Henry Ruggs gets another chance. If he's
in a
out
perfect
next
world, sure.
if he's out next year, if he comes out next year and is even
He'll be
close
what,
to
27?
close to as fast as he was, you're not going to be able to tell me he's not better than every receiver on the Chargers right now.
I agree. I mean, a lot of teams. The
A lot of
Panthers,
teams. A lot of teams.
most teams.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked. All right. Do you want to guess some athletes?
Henry Ruggs.
It is not Henry Ruggs.
I mean, they can finally make Speed Kills shirts.
I
If they
feel
do
like,
bring him back.
was he an answer one time?
No.
I'm going to go back after the pod. I want to almost swear.
I don't think we've been doing this long enough for him to be an answer.
I think Henry Ruggs was an answer. I think
sure hope not.
I think he was an answer at one point. No,
Henry
no,
Ruggs.
it was definitely post what he did. I mean, it wasn't before what he did, but all right.
But I'm saying we haven't done guess the athlete enough.
I have to go back and check.
We've had versions of this. But...
Something about Henry Ruggs. I feel like in my memory we discussed him recently.
Probably made a joke or two.
All right. First player. This player. This player has more total sacks than Von Miller, but less than John Randall. He's played for 4 teams. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler. He has the most career safeties. So, like, you know, actively, you know, tackling somebody to get the 2 points. He's a 2025 Hall of Famer.
Don Terry Poe.
No.
Dang. Just wanted to throw the name out there. Everybody loves that name.
Good old Hall of Famer Don Terry Poe. Yep.
More sacks than Vaughn, less than John Randall. Vikings, John Randall?
Yeah.
The nutbag?
Mm-hmm. John Randall.
Most safeties. 4 Pro Bowls, 5 teams?
4 teams, 5 Pro Bowls.
4 teams, 5 Pro Bowls.
4 teams, 5 Pro Bowls.
Any massage parlor accusations?
No, I would say he's pretty clean when it comes to massage parlors. Don't think he has a history of those.
Good Christian boy.
Possibly.
The Christians are the ones going in there, dude.
Maybe.
They lie. They lie.
They sin.
They sin. You know what? That's the problem. When you're a Christian, you get an out. You can go, that guy over there died for our sins. I can do whatever the fuck I want. All I gotta do is talk to a man in a booth.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, but what if your sins are like really bad, like some of these guys?
I don't know. Do you want me to give you an actual religious answer?
No, I'm good.
I didn't think so.
Who is it?
Let's say who is it? Who is this guy? He was just inducted into the Hall of Fame. I mean,
he's a
2025 Hall of Famer, so it wasn't in 2013.
James Harrison.
No.
Haloti Ngata.
No.
Fuck.
He's not in the Hall of Fame.
Haloti Ngata's not going to be a Hall of Famer?
No. Think about who didn't make the Hall of Fame this year. I mean, Terrell Suggs didn't make the Hall of Fame this year, so this motherfucker had to be nice.
First ballot?
I don't know if he was first ballot, to be completely honest with you. I don't think he was, which maybe is why Terrell's got to wait a minute or two.
Yeah.
You need a hint? He's white.
JJ Watt? No.
Think a little pre-Watt. 2000s.
Oh, my guy. No, it can't be him.
Is he your guy?
Sometimes. Number 69. Jared Allen? Oh, I love Jared Allen. Jared Allen's the man.
It's Jared Allen. Yep.
Jared Allen was dope.
4 teams, 5 Pro Bowls, most career safeties. All right.
Definitely was not thinking.
I know. You weren't thinking, but I mean, you go White, and then it's like, all right. Now we just cut the
White pre
list.
J.J. Watt is one guy.
We just knock like 98% of the
The
people off the
greatest
list.
Viking of all time.
Next player. This player was the first quarterback to throw for 400 yards in 3 consecutive games. He has more career passing yards than Troy Aikman, but less than Matt Hasselbeck. He has more passing touchdowns than Terry Bradshaw, but less than Jim Kelly.
Dang.
He has more career rushing yards than Justin Fields. And I'm going to wait for the last one.
Cam Newton.
No.
Damn. 4 straight. 3 straight. 400.
First QB to throw in 3 straight games, 400 plus yards.
More rushing yards than Justin Fields.
More career rushing yards than Justin Fields.
So it can't be a running quarterback. It's just a guy who's played for a long time.
I guess.
Justin Fields has like maybe 3,000 rushing yards. There's a lot of guys who haven't touched 3,000 rushing yards.
You got a good brain on you.
Sounded homosexual.
It did. You got a problem with that? Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Stay quiet. Yeah. You lose. Whatever answer you got, you lose.
It's true.
Except this. Who's this player? The last hint's really gonna give it away. So I mean, I'm just letting you think for a minute before I, just give you the answer. I'm pretty much giving you the answer with the last one.
Warren Moon.
No. This player has played for 9 teams.
Holy mother. Demetrius Winston?
No.
Who the fuck's played for 9 teams? Ah, fuck me. God, I'm an idiot, dude.
Yeah. Say it.
Fitzmagic.
Yeah, it's Ryan
Son
Fitzpatrick.
Of a bitch.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, the only quarterback to throw a touchdown for 8 different teams.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
Josh Johnson hasn't done it yet?
No. He's just been on the most rosters.
Yeah, you're right.
Ryan Fitzpatrick has like started for the most teams.
Yes.
Josh Johnson's just there. He's the Shador's gonna be the next Josh Johnson.
They have
Oh my god.
They share one trait.
What?
What's it called? When you have the same letter twice.
Alliteration? Is that, yeah?
JJSS, yeah.
Yeah, JJSS. All right,
last player. Shit ship.
This player has 7 Pro Bowls. He has the most 200-yard rushing games. He's a former Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'll give the year when it starts, if it starts to get too hard. He has more career rushing yards than LT, but less than Frank Gore.
Frank Gore's 3.
Where's LT?
Not that high. 7 or 8.
Yeah, something like that. Close. Close, if not correct. I mean, yeah, some of that. And he's played for 7 teams.
God damn. Ooh, You know, I saw a clip the other day
Oh,
of I think it was either the 2018 or the 2019 Raiders. They had one of the weirdest teams ever.
yes, yes,
It was Doug
yes.
Martin, Marshawn Lynch,
Jordy Nelson,
Jordy Nelson,
Amari Cooper before he got traded.
Amari Cooper before he got traded, two no-name tight ends,
Um,
Derek
uh,
Carr, John Gruden head coach,
who's the other receiver? Number 10. God
Martavis
damn.
Bryant.
Yeah. Well, no, it was
Martavis Bryant.
Martavis Bryant. There was somebody else too. He was smaller. He was a smaller receiver. I can't remember what his name was because I know
I can't
exactly
remember.
what clip you're talking about. It
It's
was
so
the
funny.
first. It was the first receiver they showed. I cannot remember his name for some reason.
I don't know.
Um, no, that Raiders team was something else.
Doug Martin and Marshawn Lynch. That was hilarious.
And
So
then
this guy isn't
fucking
Doug Martin. I knew that.
yeah, no, this
Most
is
200-yard games ever. You said 7 teams?
yeah.
Fuck, bro.
He's tied with two other players for most 200-yard rushing games.
Shady ain't played for 7 teams. Is it Shady?
No,
You bitch.
Shady's been an answer before.
You're right. Fuck.
Do you need the year for the O'Roy?
Yeah,
2007.
perfect. AP? Yeah.
It's AP.
I forgot that he bounced around so much at the end.
Yeah, he
He was
retired
a
as like a
Cowboy, he was a
Seahawk or
Redskin.
something. Remember, he was at Seattle at some
I
point.
think he was in Seattle.
I mean, he was everywhere. But
Literally
seven
everywhere.
teams. I
Was
mean,
he a Cowboy? I don't know.
like to say is like AP has the same amount of Pro Bowls as teams. Like, I
Nuts.
didn't expect that, but yeah, 7
Also,
Pro Bowls.
7 Pro Bowls. Good for him.
That's cool. I would
As a
have.
running back?
Yeah.
It's huge.
I mean, yeah, but he also ran for
And
2,000.
his prime was cut short.
Was it? I mean, he ran for 2,000 after tearing his ACL.
I know, but after that, it was diarrhea.
He ran. Well, maybe I'm like super fresh on AP knowledge. So he like when he went to, he had like a 14 or 1,500 yard season in like 2014, and that was when he was with like fucking, I don't even know who he was with at that point, but he did have one more like interesting season. I think you're just mad that he didn't hit 100 that one game, when he was with
Well, he had
Washington.
96 yards on the first play of the game
Yeah,
and
is that
did
what?
not finish with 100 yards. I forgot that stat. That's terrible.
Oh, okay, it was just with Minnesota, but I mean he ran for 1,000 with y'all, so there you go.
He did. He did.
AP
But yeah,
ran for
his
1,000 with y'all.
his last good years were in Minnesota. Yeah, it was 14, I think, right?
Yeah, it was 1,400 in 2015. He had 1,485, but yeah, after tearing his ACL, that man had 2,097 yards.
And it was so fun. Yeah, it's still so funny that there's the mic'd up clip where they're like, AP, you're 9 yards short. He's like, nah, I'll get him next year. And they're like, hey, you beat your kid with a switch.
Oh my God!
Suspension.
Yeah, he did. He did. Damn, that was in 20. Damn, time
Yeah.
flies when you're not beating the shit out of your kid.
It's awesome.
Sorry, AP. I'm sure you're a great dad.
He did just get a DUI, so.
He did, but he was just partying at the draft
And
party.
that sucks, dude. But it's like, can someone, like, no one in that organization, like, he was at the fucking Minnesota facility. No one was like, hey, AP's hammered. Don't take his fucking keys. This guy's a fucking in our Hall of Fame. Take his keys.
All right, but like realistically, there was a chance that if AP got pulled over in Minnesota, the cop would just, holy shit,
I know. There's a chance, but still.
it's APAD.
If you're speeding in Minnesota,
The last non-quarterback to win MVP.
he is still black.
You have a good day. I mean, it could have been something. But yeah, I mean, but you would also think like Milwaukee wouldn't let some random drunk dude's dad, or not random, but Tyrese Halliburton's drunk dad walk up on
That is
Giannis
true.
after
That is true.
getting beat in the first round. But shit happens.
Maybe they thought he was a player.
Maybe they thought he was a player. Yeah, fucking Derek Fisher was still in the damn league. I don't know who they thought he was.
Don't
But
shit
no.
on Derek Fisher like that. He's a dog.
Oh, that's all I got for today. I mean, we talked about, AB trying to expose Tom Brady, I guess. I don't know. The whitest shit possible, horseback riding in the ocean. Um, round one finished, round two beginning. Playoff fantasy. Justin Tucker's a fucking free agent. Top 10 teams post draft. Anything else? Anything else? We miss anything?
Prayers up for Pop. El Jefe.
What is that like? So what is his actual role now? Is he just working
Okay.
just working in the office?
Apparently.
I mean, is it just like head
Well,
of?
his official role is team president,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know what that will entail for him. He looked
And I hate
in
to
a
get
bad way.
all I hate to get all Dr. Mike on here, but like considering his age and the fact that he had a whole stroke,
Yeah,
like the progression could be a lot worse.
for sure.
Like
But
he could have never gotten to. And the way I look at it, I I don't know. Like maybe
but no, I'm just saying like you shouldn't like be working.
no, but I think I look at it more like, well, first of all, the season's over. There ain't no work to do. But I'm looking at it more like at least in my eyes, think that there's probably more progression. And if he has been progressing and is already at a point where he's like, I want to talk in front of media, or I want to do this, I want to do that, then
Yeah,
there is a upward trending of
sure,
of better health.
sure.
However you want to label it. But yeah, he's El Jefe now. He's not. He is not the head coach of the Spurs no more. But I mean, shit ain't gonna change.
Still,
I mean, it's
like
kind
they
of.
promoted their assistant, so it's the same style of basketball.
And I believe I believe the assistant was handpicked. I mean, Pop. I believe Pop gave the green light on him for taking over.
Yeah, but that's the thing with Pop. It's like if he is to have like his assistant coach, he trusts to be the head coach of the
Yeah.
team.
Like Denver didn't go, "Hey, Mike, before you go, like who do you think?" Like they didn't ask
Yeah,
Mike Malone
no.
who should be the new coach for Denver, but hey,
Also, kind of goes to show how important are these motherfucking head coaches, and the ones who think they're important tend to ruin teams. Doc Rivers.
no. Devin, you got to understand. These NBA head coaches, when they think they can actually coach these players, that's when things go bad.
David Blatt. It
If you
always goes bad.
if you are a
Unless you're Phil Jackson or
if
Greg
you
Popovich, you've got nothing in this league.
if you are an NBA head coach, you need to simply stand there like this. With
You don't even have to pick lineups. You go, who wants to play today?
with a sheet in your hand.
Yep. And they just fucking crash out every 20 minutes and
Yeah,
call it a
I
thing.
mean, it's like, oh, y'all want me to challenge? Oh, okay, sure. Challenge. You. They wanted. I don't fucking know what happened. Just challenge. It's like
I was getting drunk.
just do not say a
That's the
word.
thing about hoop. It's like,
Or
go play.
or at least pretend. A lot of coaches are great at looking like
Steve Kerr pretends like a motherfucker.
No. Go watch. Make sure you watch the Celtics series. Joe Mazzulla. Oh my god.
The whole time.
Oh my god. He's run up. He's saying all this shit. It's like there's absolutely no world where Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are on the court. Like, yo, hold on, coach is talking. Like, there's just no word. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I get it. Maybe there's a level of disrespect, but these guys are making hundreds of millions of dollars. They don't need this random guy who's now the head. It's like they were making a lot of money before this guy was in charge of them.
Yeah.
So it's like that doesn't I don't know. Nothing's. Stop trying to coach. If you're an NBA head coach, just stop trying to coach, and you will keep your job.
JJ Redick.
JJ fucking Redick.
All the good he did for this team.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like I don't
It just
think
goes to show that like whatever you do especially on a team with LeBron.
But JJ Redick,
You're not going to get credit for the wins, and you're. I mean, if you lose, I mean, it's still on LeBron. It's not on you.
and it's not on JJ. If
It
he
is on
had
JJ.
if he had a big that he was just wasting on the bench this whole time, yeah, it would
Sure.
have been a fucking problem.
Yeah.
I will also question that game 3 or 4 when he ran his starting five for the entire second half
Yeah.
without a substitution. That was a big misstep, but I don't know. Uh, we're gonna see a JJ Redick era
And
without LeBron.
then he crashed out at a reporter. He was
We'll
like,
see
"Are
it.
you saying that because I'm inexperienced? Do you think that that was an inexperienced decision?"
Yes.
And then he left.
Wait. So someone asked him about that,
Yeah,
and he got an attitude about it.
that was his answer. His answer was, "Oh, what? Because I'm inexperienced, do you think I'm like what? I just make inexperienced decisions? Is that what I do? I'm
Yeah.
done, guys."
Yeah. See, it's funny that like he thinks the Lakers like wouldn't like in the blink of an eye just get a new head coach.
Like, who does he think he's coaching? Does he think he's changing LeBron's career right now?
But I mean, just to think like that's how JJ's going into. That's how he's going into this. Is like you think I'm not inexperienced. I played like I played, so I
Exactly.
know how to coach. It's like I mean, I guess
It's
it's
like,
like
I'm
yeah,
white.
it
I
can
play.
it can translate easier from coach to from player to coach.
Player coach, sure.
But I mean I don't know.
Joe Mazzulla played. He
You gotta
sucked.
you gotta manage personalities, and that's about it. If you can do that, if you can keep personalities in check, just let them
Yeah, but
fucking hoop.
it's fucking 12 guys. You're not running a
Exactly.
football team.
It's ain't a football team. You got
No.
12 guys and probably
You're not scheming. You're not running fucking two sides of the ball.
only like 2 of them are worried about having a family. Like
Half your team plays defense, maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, you couldn't fucking get Luka to run anywhere. So good job.
Yeah. So I mean, it's pretty simple for the NBA coach route. But all right. I think it's time to get out of here. I think
Yeah.
we've said everything we need to say. We'll be back on what Saturday. We'll be back on Saturday to talk, I guess, more NBA playoffs. We're gonna have a full week of playoffs to discuss. All these round 2 matchups kicking off. I got some more NFL. Talk about some teams that got eliminated next episode. But with all that being said, brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. We will be back on Saturday. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.